You guys scored 50 in the second half. Just really came out and were really good offensively.
I think what gave us like the momentum to go into offense was our defense. Like the second half, we had like a better defensive presence, and I think that just led to like a better offense too.
How did you guys finally end up getting a string of stops that enabled you guys to kind of put some separation between them? Because they made a lot of shots tonight.
I think we just looked at like at halftime. We looked at the scouting report. Like we talked about what the guys were doing, and then we got into our heads that they're not going to do it anymore. So I think the scouting report was very helpful with the win.
DeLon, did you you scored 11 straight in that one sequence? Was that intentional? Were you just like, all right, it's time to take over, or was it just kind of just instinctual?
I think it just happened. I think coach told me to go off pick and roll one time, and then it worked. So I just did it the second time, like just off instinct, and it worked again. So I just kept like attacking. I didn't even notice that I was scoring that much.
And then can you just talk about the end of the first half when you guys finally took the lead? I think there were 7 ties and 5 lead changes, and just how you guys finally at the end of the first half nudged ahead.
Again, I think it was defense because like they were getting easy buckets on like transition and just wide open shots. And then at the end of the first half, we started like clicking our defense, and I think that's what gave us a lead in the first half.
And Don, can you just talk in the second half when you did have that run? That's kind of when you guys stepped on the gas and pulled away. Just talk about that defense as well.
Yeah, we were giving up too many threes in the first half, and I think the second half we kind of like stopped their penetration a little more and just tried to get out on the break.
I guess obviously starting the second half to extend that lead was big too. That's where you kind of took the lead for good and didn't give it back.
Yeah, that's where our momentum started to go. So I think we just when we lock down on defense, I think we could be a good team.
Hannah, you guys did what you guys did today, which is kind of just take over the game with your athleticism. You could have never did that last year. Is there a real difference between this team and last year's team, which was a little bit slower and not as athletic?
I think coach has given us more freedom to be athletic, so that helps us. That helps our athleticism. So like last year, we were not get on the break like we're doing right now. We'd slow more the game, play a half-court game. So I think that's helping us a lot.
DeLon, could you talk about even your first half when you obviously had 10 assists or double-digit assists, like kind of the first youth player in 2 years to do that? It almost seemed at times you were looking to pass, like you had some open drive, but you dished it off. Could you just talk about how you want to get people involved a little bit?
Yeah, I wasn't really in the first half. I don't think I was really scoring that much, so I was just trying to get my teammates involved, get them open shots. I'd rather see my teammates score than me score.
So again, talk about. Did you guys have any hangover from the Boise game, and how nice is it to shake up that loss and get a W again?
Yeah, I think we did have a little hangover. We weren't as intense in warm-ups and stuff, and I kind of felt like it was like we weren't as up for the game. But I think we started to see that they were a good team, so it was time to pick it up.
Nice to get back on the winning.
Yes, it's nice to get back here.
Awesome. Thanks.